everyone, I'm Captain Grizz and welcome to my channel. My 11th patrol with a U-48 was escorting troop transport ships up for the invasion of Norway. I did this on all three missions. I cycled the missions and did it. I did not have any encounters. I didn't run into anything. It was each time was a successful delivery and there was not a shot fired. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead to my next patrol, Patrol 12, which was, again, out there sinking tonnage and having a lot more activity. The good news is the invasion of Norway was successful. We went pretty much unhindered, to the surprise that Royal Navy didn't show up. So, on to the 12th Patrol. Alright, we're coming in and finishing up the 11th Patrol. I'm getting my last tally here. And yeah, that was just a few days. Everyone got a lot of good experience for the crew on there. And right now I'm just getting the boat set up for the 12th Patrol, where we go into some more dangerous waters. Just trying to see if there's anything I could research while I'm out to sea. If not, I'm going to use some of those extra sailors. So about all the map marks, there's a reason I like keeping a lot of the marks on the map. You'll see that like my map has got marks everywhere. And the reason I do that is I leave those marks on there so I can see where the concentration of shipping is. So if I'm having a hard time finding ships, you can actually use some of those old map references to see where you could find loads of ships. Get the fuel topped off. Yeah, more coffee. The only problem I have here is I still have a mine in one of my torpedo tubes and I keep forgetting about it. Take a few extra days here. Yep, just putting as many of those absorbers as I can. Those things are amazing to have. You can get them, definitely put them in your sub. Do not forget them. It's a great surprise when you're in the dire straits and you realize you actually have absorbers in your ventilator. Just doing some experience here, using some of these skill points. Usually for the mechanics, I like the salvager, the one where they get the salvage from the spare parts and they can make the spare parts. It'd be like the first two skills I'd put on them. Okay. I'm just going to go to the hard. We want the one with the most prestige. Get a skill there. That's pretty good. But we already did this one. I've gone up there several times and I've already did this. It's kind of strange because it's got like, okay, so the Norwegian campaign shows 3 of 3 and then it's 0 of 3 objectives done. So I guess you could continue to do it over again. It's like I've already done all that. Just checking over it. Okay, see what some of the other stuff low. There we go. And we're looking at a lot of ships being in the area. A lot of money, a lot of prestige. Aircraft, I don't care about the aircraft, not at this stage of the war. So I need to really stretch it and get over the 200,000, which we can easily do if we just kind of stay out of the patrol box. So you can see I got a bunch of marks on the east side of the patrol box, and you can see a lot of marks to the south of the patrol box. I would say probably down on the south side there, I could find a lot of shipping, and I'm not going to be bringing up my patrol meter. So the idea is to keep the patrol meter as low as possible while sinking as many ships as I can, even restocking and refitting. Because the idea now is to try and just plow through the 200,000 ton mark. So, all right. we'll get on over there. Okay, we've received word from a nearby U-boat that he is tracking a convoy. U-322 is following it and keeping it tracked for us, so we're going to close in. This is absolutely perfect because we are close to our base and we can easily restock from here, and we're just going to sink as many ships as we possibly can. So I'm going to be racing over there because I definitely want to get in on this. Hopefully U-322 keeps the convoy in its sights and we will engage. Okay, we are in position to attack. We have not been discovered, so we're very quiet. The boat has been rigged for silent, and we are starting to acquire targets, gathering data for our attack. As usual, there are plenty of escorts, plenty of ships here. This is fantastic, just this close, be able to do this much damage. Pretty rough seas, so it's always good to have somebody on the depth steers to keep the boat steady for you. I've been experiencing a lot of rough seas lately. In fact, it's like rough seas all the time. Okay, we got the time. Just gonna add a little bit of speed up top here. Course, just whatever. We'll get the angle on bow here in a little bit, so we don't really need the course. Okay, range. That looks good. There's that mine I keep forgetting about. Gosh. TDC, add a little bit on the depth. Should be all right. Long bow, about 72. 72 right. Auto track. Fire. Los. Well on its way, it's looking good. There we go. Boom! Okay, we'll see if that second one gets him. Oh, right there in the back too. Nice. Yeah, that ship's done. One torpedo probably could have done it, but looks like they do have a cruiser there on the escort. I wish you can get the tonnage for those warships. This tonnage would be great, but they don't contribute to it. So before the escort can really dial me in, we're gonna make another attack.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 9 Uhr.
So the escorts right now, they're just searching it with all the prop noise all around. They're having a hard time. So just take advantage. Now, it doesn't take them long. It doesn't take them long to dial in where I'm at, but I don't need much time to lock on and shoot another target. Gosh, that mine in the torpedo tube driving me nuts. Yeah, there's one full steam ahead coming up behind me. But we'll get this torpedo off and then we'll get down and get away. Oh yeah, he's coming fast. Treffer! That cruiser looks like it's not even responding. Oh yeah, here he comes. think I might see him firing a shot, but I don't know. He's too close. That's such a bad angle. He's straight, but he's not quite. I'm going to see if I can dumbfire this at him. Again, this is just a shot from the hip. Maybe with a little luck he'll go into it, but it's not exactly coming at me straight on. Yeah, it's a little off. Slightly. There's not much depth to play with here. Well, he was coming. He's kind of hesitating now a little bit. He's like, okay, where goes? Is he gonna drop charges? Yep, here they come. I'm kind of out of the area already. Little noise. Alright. Going to stop, wait it out. Good thing about these escorts is they can only be here for so long and then they have to go the rest of the convoy, so if you just let them go by, they'll leave. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wait this out, let them scatter, rejoin the convoy, and then we're going to pursue them, and we're going to hit them again. Alright, tracking the convoy. Obviously off to the east of it. I'm getting in position, moving up north again. It's still the same day, just a few hours after the last attack. I'm sure they're going to be on alert, but we are going to get in there and cause more havoc. So getting into the position, the old school way here. Just drive up into it, stop, sit, and wait. Kind of just like a hunter. Alright. Warships are passing by. Alright, so let's get these warships passed and let's go ahead and plot the course of that main ship target I want to hit. Still a little ways. I could be in a better position, so I'm gonna go ahead and move into it. Don't think I should alert any of the warships. I am rigged for silent. Hopefully we don't have both our scopes up. I really hate it when the other computer uses the observation scope when you're trying to look through the other scope. It's like, what are you doing? Okay. And a good firing spot here. Start getting the solution. So we already know how fast they're going, so this should be pretty easy. In the range, there we go. Good depth, all good to go. Just basically ready to fire once I get the angle on bow. Alright, we are tracking. Los! Okay, almost there. Looking good. Hopefully it's not a dud. This torpedo camera is so cool. Should be seeing it here in a moment. Here it is. Boom! Bow knocked right off. Perfect. Looks like survivors got in their life rafts. Yeah, it's pretty shallow here, so the pieces are going to probably lay on top of each other. Okay, so got that one. Time to adjust position and get ready for another attack. I got a few minutes before they can get me. Gotta watch that destroyer escort behind me though. Shouldn't hear anything because there's a propeller out in my direction, so... Yep, he's turning away. Good. Alright, so getting ready for the next one. Let's unlock that. Somebody's using an observation scope. Guess they want to see what's going on. Alright. Two, angle on bow. Alright, we're set. And firing. That was awfully close. That should be an easy hit. There's a ship. One thing about torpedoes is they're so big. Can't imagine how much weight came off the boat whenever you fired these things. There it is. Will it explode? Boom! Alright. Well, the destroyers are still trying to look for me, so maybe I can get in a position to get another one. Getting a lot of radio traffic. They're looking, they can't find me. I got another ship getting ready to come through though. Got another one of those ships getting ready to come through. Looks like U-322 is engaging the destroyers. Hopefully I don't get hit by one of these random torpedoes he's shooting everywhere. That would not be good. Alright, we got one more coming by. Tell him to get us a periscope depth. What's going on? Keep her steady, Chief. There we go. Again, we already know speeds, course, distance. It's pretty close. I'm going to put that in. Alright, we got our angle on bow. Should be able to get it. There we go. Range, speed, we're looking good. Alright. Looking good. Oh, really? Torpedo exploded. That's okay. We got another one. We're gonna send it. You know, given this early stages in the war, their torpedoes are actually working way better than they should have. Because in the first stages of the war, German torpedoes had all kinds of issues. Kind of like the American torpedoes did. So these are actually working far better. And another interesting thing is warming up the torpedoes. You didn't need to warm up steam torpedoes. Only the electric ones needed to be warmed up, and that just extended the range on the battery. Extended how far the torpedo could go. Yep, these ones leave a trail and basically lets a ship know that torpedo's coming at it. Oh, bow's gone. Nice. Excellent. Well, more cargo to the bottom. Looks like everybody's getting off the boat. All right. Well, it looks like we got ourselves another 3 ships here. I'd say we call that a day and see what we do from there on. So I think I might head back and get restocked. Let's see. Okay, U-48 is trying to sneak away from the hunt. It's being hunted by several destroyers, and we've caused a lot of damage on the enemy convoy. I am joined by U-boat 322, so we have 2 U-boats in the area, and we have, which U-boat 322 is passing very close by. Hopefully it does not bring the depth charges down on top of me, and we are seeing a lot of depth charges coming down. There's 322 being depth charged. Focusing the camera on it. It's staying down. They're concentrating on it, and there's all the escorts and destroyers that are searching for us right now. Moving very slow. You can see that the props are turning very slow as they are listening for us. Waiting for one of us to make a noise. You can see that the depth charge racks are pretty full back there. So they have plenty of depth charges to spend on us. They're kind of lurking behind with the convoy going, so. After the escort has passed, we have decided to surface and check for survivors, basically looking for prisoners to bring back, such as captains or mechanics. Anything useful to the allies, you know, maybe give a little food off to the people on the boats, even though the convoy left them behind. It's not my problem. So, yeah, that's sad as these guys sank in a convoy and no one rescued them. It's probably too dangerous. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. I need to go restock the sub, and we're going to keep this 12th patrol going. I'm just going to, my whole goal here is just to simply rack up as many ships as I can, get over that 200,000 ton limit as fast as I can, so that I can get the awards for that and just finish that campaign and move the campaign along. Again, you got to wait for the years to catch up, so I've been doing the Norwegian campaign and then also the tonnage campaign here in the Atlantic. But again, it's just waiting for time to build up so that you can actually do the rest of the campaign, or if I can move to a different location. I can't wait for Operation Drumbeat to kick off. I can go over the states, use the milk cows. That's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait for that. So anyway, I'm on my way back to port, which is great because port is just right there. I've literally been at sea a very short time, already sank many ships. I'm going to go ahead and get restocked, and we are going to head right back out again. Thanks for watching, guys. We will be right back. Alright, Patrol 12 continues. I've restocked U-48, and we are now back in the patrol area. We are in the Celtic Sea. It's about 8 in the morning, and we have found a large convoy coming through. Very large. I'm seeing probably some serious escorts, possibly a carrier. So this one ought to be interesting. But again, if tonnage is what we're after, this is exactly what we want to be finding. Okay, there's the lead elements. They got cruisers, obviously. Cruisers seem to be showing up quite frequently. Cruisers will tear you up if you're on the surface, but they really have no anti-submarine capabilities. I think these cruisers were mostly fitted out for anti-aircraft. Yep. Seeing a carrier. That's going to be a problem because the planes can always see you at periscope depth and cause problems and alert the convoy. So I'm going to have to strip this convoy down. I'm going to have to get rid of that carrier before I even start to sink some of the merchant ships. It's just going to pose too much of a problem and too much of a risk to try and attack. So I just need to reposition. It shouldn't take much to take that carrier out. I seriously wish we could get the tonnage count for that thing. Oh gosh. Yep. There they go. There's the sonar, yep. So the planes probably saw me. It's okay, even though they're alerted. Yep, a whole bunch of aircraft up in the air. Yep, destroyer coming in. I'm going to dive down deep real quick, see if I can avoid some of the aircraft seeing me, some of the destroyers. Okay, he's going past. Just perfect. It'll leave me for the carrier. Let's get rid of this escort carrier. I'm closing in very close. Okay. Periscope depth. Give me just enough time to hit it. Oh, this just short of the water line. Okay. We almost up there yet? There we go. Okay. Very close. Probably honestly throw anything in there this close. There it is. I'm going to say 7 knots. Might be traveling faster now. This is a warship. But we'll see from when we fire these where we're at. Angle on bow, alright. Auto track on, okay. Torpedoes away. Let's hope we actually do something here. Ah, dud. Really? Man, that would have been perfect too, because it would have knocked those engines out. It's alright. Oh, the speed was... Okay, I see what the problem was. I see what the problem was. Okay, I'm going to fire 2 more. These guys aren't warmed up, so there's maybe more of a chance of him having malfunction. Yeah, I didn't have the speed up on the TDC. Even though I plugged it in on the bottom, it seemed it didn't go up in the TDC. Here we go. Will they go off, or are they just going to bounce off the hull? Oh, 1 hit. 2 hit. Okay, first was serious damage. Serious damage. We're being pinged. Ooh, serious damage. There we go. Maybe that'll be enough to take that thing down. Be great if it does, because that way they won't have air cover. Oh yeah, those holes are blown. Pretty big holes, blown pretty low down on the hull. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it. It's unfortunate I had to spin 4 torpedoes just to get kind of strip their air capability away. It's alright. It's alright. We got still some good ships in here. Oh, it looks like they're abandoning ship. Awesome. Oh yeah, they're all getting off. They're abandoning ship. Great. So basically that thing's useless. It's sinking. Yeah, he's going down. Awesome. Again, you don't get any tonnage for this. It's not carrying supplies, so it doesn't even matter. Yep, let's go ahead and grab a decoy there. Gonna throw one out here. That way I can focus on attacking the rest of the convoy. Alright, decoys away. Let's go hit the convoy. There goes the carrier. It went down. They're depth charging the decoy. That makes it even noisier so I can continue to move fast. And slow down. Okay, we'll come back up periscope depth. Oh man, a ship just went by. Such a bad angle to try and engage a ship. We're gonna try. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. Oh, this is so bad. So close, though. There comes another destroyer. He doesn't hear me, though. He's going after... They're still depth charging the decoy, so as long as they're depth charging, they can't hear anything, so... There we go, full speed. Okay, I'm gonna swing into the boat. Okay, let's see what we got here. What kind of ship do we have? A lot of ships everywhere. Okay, we got an explorer. Alright, easy enough. Threw the speed in. Already getting the TDC set already. Range, he's very close. Got an unwarmed torpedo, that's fine. We're gonna gamble a little bit. Okay, angle on bow is set. Okay, let's go. Torpedo's on the way. Will we get him? And it blows up in the water. Oh, these torpedoes. Comes another one. They're not warmed up, so they're not functioning right. Fire. Okay, come on. There we go. Will it go? Yes! And the bow's gone. And she's sinking. It's just gonna tip off the destroyers and I'm over here now. There it goes. Okay, they're still over there. I wonder if I can catch any of these other ships. The escorts are all over there. Might be able to use another decoy if they start to come over this way. I'm waiting for them to come after me because I'm sure they're going to hear me here. And oh yeah, here they come. Let me make it go even faster so I can really get their attention. Okay, I'm going to try and swing into this boat here real quick before they get me. He seems like he's coming right now, but I got time, so. Alright, I got the Waterloo in my sights. Getting ready to take it out. Just put in all the numbers that we already know. Yeah, it's very close, so. Alright, get the ship, TDC, making sure it's set up. Get the angle on bow. Okay, track. Switch over to TDC here. And loose. Hopefully the torpedo works like it's supposed to. Good thing about getting close in is when you're close, torpedoes have less time to malfunction. So keep that in mind when you're shooting some of these, especially these torpedoes are not warmed up. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
Maybe this next one will get him. Okay, adjusting that just slightly.
Los!
Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
100 Meter.
Okay, moving because the destroyers are. Oh yeah, he's real close. Take your deeper.
Herr Kaloi. Herr Kaloi.
Let's go ahead and launch another decoy so I could focus in on the attack.
Feindliches Schiff.
Torpedo hit.
40. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Serious damage, nice. See if we get any destroyers to find us here in the deep.
60. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi.
They're above us, depth charges. Alright, full speed. We're still going deep though, still getting deeper. Will they find us? I don't think so, the depth charges weren't that good. See if we can keep on this attack. Just following up on the freighter that I hit, but I get hunted and depth charged for several hours after this, and I finally break contact, manage to surface, and now I'm reacquiring the convoy and getting into another attack position. As you can see, I'm following them from behind, trying to get set up for another attack. But now we got aircraft. Now, I'm not going to get behind these guys or get in position fast enough if I have to dive and deal with aircraft, so I'm better off, you know what, I'm going to face them. Just stay on the surface and face them. As many people on the guns as possible. Heading straight at us. This ought to be fun. Okay, this is pretty risky, but I'm moving full speed to try and get ahead of the convoy. And you can see that we're dealing with multiple aircraft. Maybe these aircraft could be from another. There is another large group of ships in the area, and it could be carrier-based aircraft coming from that other large convoy. I've already took this convoy's air cover off, or took them out, so these guys have got to be coming either from land or from another carrier. Still tracking them. Just waiting for these guys to make another run at us. I'm sure they are. They're going to come here in a little bit. Come on in. There's two of them. One of them got to be rolling in here in a second. Get pot shots while they're out there. Maybe we'll get lucky. What's curious is it's like some of these planes I've been thinking like, wouldn't they be coming in attacking us with like machine guns and stuff too on top of depth charges? It's interesting the ships aren't really getting involved yet. I was thinking the destroyer was going to peel off and come over and start dealing with us. Attack. He missed. He missed. Uh-oh. Oh, they got him. He's smoking. Oh, he's done. He's done. That other one at. Come on, where'd that other one go? You're into the drink. Nice. Here's that other one. Just waiting for him to come in. He's kind of staying away now. He's not so confident now that he lost one of them. Yeah, we're going to report that. Continue to move to get in front of this convoy. We're going to get as much tonnage as we possibly can. We're definitely going to hit them. Okay, so we are finally made it into attack position, and one thing I noticed is a lot of the destroyer escorts have been called back to England, or they are no longer with this convoy. It's just one cruiser with the rest of the convoy. So this gives me a pretty great opportunity here. If I can strip the cruiser out of this, I don't need to sink it, I just need to disable it. Then I have free reign to hunt down the rest of these freighters without anybody getting involved. Maybe I'll deal with aircraft, but we could deal with aircraft on the surface. But the idea is, if this is the only thing left protecting these ships, we could just use whatever minimal amount of torpedoes we can to disable it, and then we can get out there and we can start really wrecking a lot of the merchant shipping. That's the plan anyway. Just gotta make sure I disable it. Oh, stupid clock. I'm timing it because it's a warship. It probably is going 7 knots like everything else has been, but I'm just making double sure because I really want to take... I'm down to some of my last torpedoes. I'm down to the end of my ammunition. I just really want to make this count so I could destroy all these merchants. Okay. Just gonna put in the typical knots, just what they were traveling before. Let's get the range right. Seems right.
Rohr 1 bewässern. Rohr 2 bewässern.
Torpedo, everything.
Rohr 3 bewässern.
Looks good.
Rohr 1 bewässert. Rohr 2.
Putting a spread in there.
Rohr 3 bewässert.
That close, I should be able to get him. Let's make it count. Let's make it count. Wolf. Please, 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 please. Oh, we got him.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Oh, that's 2.
Schiff wurde getroffen.
I think, oh, we may have missed with the 3rd.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
That might be all we need, though. I did hit him in the engines. So, I'm hoping that disabled... Yep, he's got a big hole back there. Yep. Just turning real slow. He's got a hole right there where the engines are. Well, at least where the props are. Well, we gotta see what happens. Might take a minute, but ideally we want to see that smoke stop going, and we want to see people getting into lifeboats. That's what you want to see.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy. Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloy.
Come on. We got communication. Oh, lifeboats are out. Lifeboats are out. We got it disabled. We have it disabled. That's all we need. So what do we got? How many ships we got around here? It's a free-for-all. It's basically a free-for-all right now. We do have aircraft that are coming in to protect them, but that's not going to stop me from just going complete. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 ships. No, 6 ships. 6 ships here free for the taking. They did manage to get aircraft in to protect them, but we are going to surface and we are going to go hunt these down, at least cause as much damage as you can with our deck gun. There's the disabled cruiser. I'm so glad those 2 torpedoes were able to do that. That just makes it a free-for-all right now, which is excellent. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so we need more people on the guns. We need more people on the deck gun. There it is. There's the deck gun. And let's grab you a couple guys. Alright, let's just pick a ship. I can't focus on the aircraft too much. I'm just going to pick a ship and go for it. here he comes. He's coming in, guys. Let's see what kind of plane this is. Oh, that's like one of those big float planes. Oh, those things can carry a lot of depth charges. Oh boy, here we go, here we go. Oh, oh no, that looks good. Oh, we got a leak. We got some damage. Just as one leak, so that's nothing catastrophic here. Fire, this thing's so big. I should be able to hit it. Okay, I'm gonna turn the pump on just as a precaution. And we're gonna keep pursuing these ships. Take a look, assess the damage here. Okay, so we got water coming on the forward. Got the forward tubes there. Okay, bad. I think something on deck. Looks like some. Oh, our hydrophone got damaged again. Okay, so he's working on it. All right, we're good. I'm gonna kind of section this in case I have any ammo or something. I can come back and sink that. That's the idea. But right now, let's just get to the closest ship, and just start destroying it. Float plane is still out there, so hopefully we can take that out while we're doing all this. Oh, these damn seas out here. Always rough seas. Let's just get closer so I don't waste any more ammo. The crew is strained. I don't care if the crew is strained. Alright, let's get close to this ship here. Oh, float plane is down.
Kapitän?
There we go, that's much better. I'm not bringing as much deck gun ammo as I should. It's like I'm pretty full up on like spare parts and everything, so I kind of just leave the deck gun shells with the deck gun, but it doesn't leave me too much armament to keep bringing back. I just got enough ammo to do quite a bit of damage with this. Hopefully the fires do most of the work here. It's burning. Come on, sink. Yeah, well, it must have been quite a thing to be on deck gun duty, huh? With water just sloshing everywhere where you don't even have a stable platform to even shoot with. That ship looks like it's done for. Ooh, got a big tanker down here. That is definitely a prime target. Okay, I'll come back for that one if I need to. Can't ignore this big tanker here. Wish I had some HE rounds.
Herr Kaloi?
The idea basically was what I'm trying to do is more disable ships. If I can sink them, great, but if I can just disable them, which probably should focus more on that engine portion versus the center, is so that if they're disabled, they're not going to be able to go anywhere. I can come back and deal with them at my leisure. But given that I have such an ammo shortage, I'm kind of like, I probably just need to do whatever damage I can, sink whatever I can, and then call it a day. So, let's keep the firing up. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna go quiet here for a bit and let you guys soak all this fun raiding in.
Kapitän? Herr Kaloy?
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Legen Sie den Kurs an.
An Deck. Sie sinken.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Legen Sie den Kurs an. Schneller, schneller! Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Schneller, schneller!
Feuer an Deck.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Schneller, schneller! Kurs setzen.
Ich muss mich ausruhen. Hüllenbruch, sie sinken.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Schneller, schneller!
Ich muss mich ausruhen.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Legen Sie den Kurs an. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Wechseln auf E-Motor. Rohr 5. Bewässern.
Rohr 5 bewässert.
Los!
Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloi. Torpedoversager. Rohr 5 geladen.
Rohr 5. Bewässern.
Rohr 5 bewässert.
Los!
Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloi. Feindliches Schiff wurde getroffen.
Wir haben ihn.
Sie sinken.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen. Rohr 4. Bewässern.
Rohr 4
Los!
fertig. Torpedoversager.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed all that fun driving around popping ships. You never forget that your anti-aircraft weapons can also sink ships when you run out of deck gun rounds and torpedoes. It takes a little longer, but if you have HE rounds, you can light fires on ships that does all the work for you. So there you go. Hope you have an aircraft coming in. It looks like we made quite a mess of things. Sank many ships, disabled a cruiser, shot down planes. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to get out of patrol area. We're going to go refit, and we're going to come back and sink even more ships. So let me head back to my sub pen. Let me go ahead and dive the boat and avoid the aircraft, and we are going to be getting back right back after this refit.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy?
Okay, we made it to the sub pens just outside of Wilmshaven, and I'm refitting, letting go of prisoners, refitting the ship, getting the sub all stocked up, ready to head back out. These sub pens are kind of a new addition to this patch. I think they're really cool. You get to build them through your headquarters and research, and I'm basically already using them because it's great. Because you do have air raids and stuff at your bases, you're already protected in a pen, so why not use them? And they're closer than the ports. You can't complete missions in them, but you can do recruitment, you can do supplying. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and refit, and then we will head back out on patrol. Alright, guys, I've returned to the Celtic Sea after being refit. It's only May 24th, so I'm making the best use of my time as I possibly can. Again, we have run into another large convoy. They seem to be constantly coming in and out of this area, so I'm already moved in position to engage. Getting the times, I'm just racking them up. It's been awesome being able to come out in this area and just have so many ships. Like, you don't barely even have to search for them. It's the main route. They're coming in and out all the time.
Rohr 1, bewässern!
Rohr 1 bewässert. Herr Kaloy?
Los!
Yeah, what's great about this attack is it really does become quite quite a massacre here. It's just, there's so many targets. Even if you fire and you miss, you're probably going to hit something behind it. So in this case, I am shooting at some targets just at a much further distance, and some of the torpedoes are getting past them. But as you'll see, that some of the targets behind them just took a torpedo. So this was actually pretty good.
Rohr 1 geladen.
Rohr 3, bewässern!
Rohr 3
Los!
bewässert. Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloy. Rohr 2 geladen.
This torpedo here, it's great. So I just go right in front of the ship I was trying to hit. But again, all is not lost. You know, I can't wait to get some of the more advanced torpedoes, like the fat and loot torpedoes that can zigzag through the convoy. In this case, this one did miss, but as you can see, the target behind in the back just took the hit. That was the only real bad thing about convoys, is there are so many ships and targets so close together that oftentimes other targets took the torpedo that were otherwise not targets.
Rohr 1, bewässern!
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Los!
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Rohr 5, bewässern!
Rohr 5 bewässert.
Los!
Hüllenbruch, Sie sinken.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. bewässern!
Rohr 2 fertig.
Los! Rohr 3, bewässern!
Rohr 3 bewässert.
Los!
Rohr 5 geladen. Feindliches Schiff wurde getroffen. Hüllenbruch, sie sinken. Feuer an Deck.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätigt. Rohr 2 geladen. Rohr 3 geladen.
Rohr 2, bewässern!
Rohr 2 fertig.
Rohr 3, bewässern!
Rohr 3
Los!
bewässert. Feindliches Schiff wurde getroffen. Torpedoversager. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Rohr 4, bewässern!
Rohr 4 fertig.
Los!
Rohr 2 geladen.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Meter.
Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloi. 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. 140. Rohr 3 geladen. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben. 150. Wasserbomben. 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 Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. 140. Ich muss mich ausruhen.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
108 Säcke, 20 Meter.
Okay, so I'm doing some final checks before we surface the boat. As you can see, that was quite an onslaught.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Just hit after hit, disabled, and looks like everybody's carried on. Just got like just a rainstorm going, so it's not too bad. And again, rough seas. So yeah, got 5 on that one. So just need a deck gun to put the rest of these down.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor. Geben Sie den Kurs an. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Herr Kaloy? Achtung! Hüllenbruch, Sie sinken!
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen.
Kapitän? Feuer an Deck! Hüllenbruch, Sie sinken!
Alarm abgebrochen.
Zeit für eine Pause. So müde.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Schneller, schneller!
Zu Befehl. Jawohl.
Alright, so after cleaning up the mess, the convoy's not too far away. I'm going to go ahead and set up a course to re-engage. So I'm going to go around the outskirts here, charge batteries, everything, get ready to go, and I'm going to hit this convoy another time. Because again, I'm just going for the tonnage. And we're getting close.
Diese Koordinaten setzen.
So close.
Bestätigt. Jawohl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Auf Zero-Tiefe gehen.
Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Feindlicher Zerstörer auf
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
10 Uhr.
Legen Sie den Kurs an!
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Legen Sie den Kurs an!
Jawohl.
Legen Sie den Kurs an!
Zu Befehl.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl. Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 9 Uhr. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
This one here appears to be damaged. It's kind of, stern is pretty deep in the water, so I'm gonna must have took damage on my first attack. Yeah, it's got a little bit. So we're gonna hopefully I can get the speed right, and we could put this one down.
Rohr 1, bewässern!
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Los!
Feindliches Schiff wurde getroffen. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Legen Sie den Kurs an!
Jawohl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl. Sonabel, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Bestätigt. Ich muss mich ausruhen. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Alarm abgebrochen. Auf
21
Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Meter. So müde.
Tanks anblasen. Wechseln auf
Ei, ei, Herr
Dieselmotor.
Kaloi.
Schneller, schneller.
Bestätigt. Bestätigt.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Sehr wohl,
Wechseln
Herr
auf E-Motor. Legen Sie den Kurs an. Alarm! Auf
Schiffsschrauben,
Gefechtsstation!
Herr Kaloi. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt.
Tanks anblasen! Wechseln auf Dieselmotor!
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Herr Kaloi?
Alarm abgebrochen! Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Well, this is good news as the escort has left the ships unattended. So they've probably been ordered back. Whatever the case, there are about 4 freighters here that are just basically left undefended with no arms to defend themselves. So it's just a matter of picking them off one by one. Here in the, and it's nighttime, so there's going to be no air cover. They're just left out to fend for themselves, which is not going to go well for them.
Feuer an Deck. Höhlenbruch, Sie sinken.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen.
Feuer an Deck.
Schneller, schneller! Legen Sie den Kurs an. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sie gehen unter.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Feuer an Deck.
Schneller, schneller! Kurs setzen. Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Die gehen unter.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. On.
Here on the way back to our patrol zone, I found a lone tanker out by itself. I really don't have any. I really don't have any deck, and this is a bad angle shot. Just a bad angle shot. I shouldn't have took it, but we. I think I'm really low on deck gun rounds, and I was just trying to put a torpedo into it, but I think it dodges at the last second, or the speed's not right yet. Turned away, completely dodged it.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
So the idea is get closer, get in a better position,
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
not when it's passed already. Where those little zigzag angles have a much better chance. So, all right, being this close, the torpedo ought to do good. It looks like we're still coming up on it, but I was like, are we still going full speed? But we are at 0 speed. It's awfully close range. I hope the torpedo works. Okay.
Rohr 2, bewässern.
Got one in the aft tube. Hopefully I don't need it.
Rohr 2 fertig.
Los!
Torpedo away. It's looking good.
Feindliches Schiff wurde
Got it.
getroffen.
That thing is moving.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf. Kapitän?
How many rounds do I got? Yeah, I don't got many rounds. Well, that pack's going down. Oh, these seas. These seas that are constantly so rough.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Sie gehen unter.
Abgebrochen.
Zeit für eine Pause.
Because those guys are kind of off the beaten path here on their own, I did decide to give them some food because it might be a while before they are found and picked up.
Kurs setzen.
Melde mich zum Dienst. Alarm! Feindlicher Zerstörer in Sicht!
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
While just trying to complete my patrol, I end up running into another convoy coming through. I have no real deck gun weapons. I have no torpedoes. Really don't have anything to deal with it, so all I can do is kind of radio its location. Hopefully some other subs are in the area, but basically at this point I'm just trying to finish out the patrol.
Wechseln
Auf
auf
Seerohrtiefe.
G-Motor.
30, 70.
100 Meter.
Herr Kaloy, die Dieselmotoren sind ausgefallen. Feindlicher Zerstörer auf. 7 Uhr. Herr Kaloy, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug. Erledigt. Schaden repariert. Wasserbomben. Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 6 Uhr. Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloy. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloy. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloy.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
20 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Alarm abgebrochen. Tanks anblasen. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Bestätigt. Bestätigt.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy. Puh, so müde. Im Dienst.
Okay, we have finally returned from our 12th patrol after many refits. It's June the 2nd. We've had a lot going on. Norway, France now has been invaded. So there's a lot going on right now. We're coming back from our very successful patrol. And we are going to tally up the numbers, which is going to be quite a bit. I wonder if I'll get the next... I think I get the next honor for the Knight's Cross. Couple Iron Cross there. So people got that egg award. Let's cross. That was just for him, the captain. Turn cross. All right. So what is the captain gonna get? Nice. Nice. So it's off to the next one now. And diamonds. All right. Well on our way there. Well on our way. And we got the 200,000 tons, so we get 6,000, 100%. And we got the new skill Ace. Now I think the mission we were on yielded Ace anyway, but it's good to get the tonnage. Just showing all the ships. I remember that's the first time we went out, we hit those ships there. Oh, we sank one with gold on it. Man, I wish I kind of stuck around and dove some of those wrecks there, because I was right there where it was shallow. Oh, I'd have came back with some gold. That would have been so worth it. I was focusing on taking out that convoy, though. I was chasing them. We just keep racking them up. That's a whole bunch that was in the Celtic Sea up there. Northern area when I hit them. Okay, then the area now recent. This should be the last area. Hit a bunch down here. And that I just sought out after, because of all the map marks I had down there. I just went down in that area just because I knew I wouldn't be racking up my patrol points, and I would be able to find a bunch more ships and just sink them just to add to my tonnage tally. Okay, that was that. That should have been the last one there. Alright. So it's like 15 days. Tonnage sunk about 109,000. Okay. There's all the ships. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 ships. Just counting them one more time. Yeah, we got about 21 ships here. Completed all the missions, everything, got the tonnage bonus. So we're doing good. So anyway, I guess that wraps up my patrol for today, and now I can go ahead and move on to the next one. So what's nice here is I'm able to send, I got enough prestige from all that I could actually send a one of my guys to headquarters, and I go ahead and I want to put a snorkel on the boat. I believe I have that option now. So again, let's go to headquarters. There's the snorkel. Again, it's going to cost me like 4 reputation to do it, but the thing is, because it's ahead of time, but I can put one of my guys on this job, send everybody on vacation, and they can get it done. He can get it researched and done before they get back. I love having the snorkel on the boat. It makes a world of difference. So I know we can get more advanced torpedoes, hydrophones, and everything, and it's a little cheaper when it comes to that. But I'm telling you, the snorkel, it's great as you can keep on the hydrophone and stay underwater. Not to mention, if there's a lot of aircraft nearby, it just keeps you safe from them as well. Lose a lot of speed, but still. So what I'm gonna do is get one of the engineers off the boat, particularly one that's good probably with headquarter missions. And see, change their assignment. Okay, they all have a bunch of skills now, so I'm gonna look for the one that can do the headquarters stuff, bring them off. Maybe put a 3rd radio operator, I don't know. Go ahead and bring him off. He's got the headquarters perk. Only leaves me 2 mechanics now, which is perfectly fine. Alright, we'll have him research the snorkel, which with his ability, and if we go on vacation, we should be able to get it installed and put on before, researched, installed, and put on before everyone really gets back. So, oh good, it's only going to take him 17 days. So, okay, all we gotta do is exit out. I'm just taking a look at some of these other ones, see what their cost is. 2, because I do have 2 points. Might work on something else, I'm not sure. But we'll send everybody out on vacation. And then when they're on vacation, we'll get this researched and get this installed. With the 21 days, and things in headquarters, research in headquarters goes a lot faster. Alright, let's start. Let's get this researched. So glad I got this thing right now. Should be done here shortly. There it is. Okay, he's done. Alright, go here. Have him go ahead and install the upgrade while everybody is on vacation. Of course, you want to go to the diesel engines to do that. I was looking around because I'm looking at the station where you normally operate it, which is kind of right by this observation periscope here. So I was looking and then, oh yeah, diesel engines. That's where you're going to put it on. Snorkel, buy. Okay, it's going to take like a day to get it installed, which is no big deal. And you know why he's doing that, I could restock the ship a little bit. Parts. I mean, no one could really move them or do anything because everyone's on vacation, so it's kind of sit and wait. Some more coffee. Every little free torpedo I can get. Soon, I'm sure these are going to be very expensive. Oh yeah, all the deck gun shells I can get. I got to really fully restock on all that stuff. Okay. Keep the vacation going for everybody. Yeah, I can't do anything with the galley right now, not with everybody gone. Yeah, see, it won't even move. What's going on here? Why isn't this moving? Oh yeah, because funny, the vegetables go into it, they just don't come out of it. So it's alright, we'll take care of it when people get back. Okay. A few more days. Nice long vacation for everybody. Okay, now everybody's back. Now I can do the galley. I can get all the stuff. And you can see the snorkel's been installed. So now we're getting a little more. I want to get a better tower as soon as possible. Okay, so now I can start moving all the stuff, get this stuff situated right. Get a balance in here. Probably should need to get rid of that one piece of metal there that's just taking up space. Okay, top off the food. Can get a couple more. I need 8 more. Or I'm sorry, 7 more absorbers I can throw in there. They come in 40 stacks, so I can get about 7 more of those. I should be all right. Top that off. Tons of food. Yep, got rid of that. Get the absorbers. I'm only buying so many that I'm going to use what I can, then get rid of the rest. Torpedoes. Okay, we're starting to get these all bought in. I'll buy them too if it just hurries up the process, because sometimes you're not going to get any. You're only going to get so many free, so you might as well just throw them in. Top off the shells. Deck gun's full. Couple more days of resupplying. Normally I don't like doing the resupply, showing the resupply points, because it's just kind of like, okay, you're just stocking up, but I think it's important for people to see how you got to do it, because you got to really pay attention to it, because you got to really fill your torpedo tubes, you got to stock up on your food, you want to put all your food in the galley, you want to make sure you have everything before you go, because oftentimes you could take off with half the food or half the stuff, and then you have problems, and it just bites you in the butt. So it's just kind of going over some of the stuff. Like here, I got the ventilator full. I'm going to sell that stuff. It's just going over this stuff to make sure that that you're all squared away before you go out on patrol, because half the battle's being prepared and having the right stuff before you leave. So the torpedoes are being, so it's, even though I bought all the torpedoes, they get slammed in the torpedo tubes, and you're gonna have free torpedo spots, extra storage to get more torpedoes. So you always got to kind of watch, keep going over everything until you see. Now my torpedoes are all, racks are all full, everything, extra torpedoes. I'm full of fuel. I got all this food, coffee. I'm literally set, ready to go. So, all right, guys, this is it for me. I'm Captain Grizz. Like and subscribe if you like the content, and I'll see you again soon.
Beim BDU